Hello there. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, and you?
I'm great. How about you? How do you feel?
Great. How was your weekend?
It was pretty good, actually. I could rest more than
Okay.
usual. Yeah. How about you?
Really great. Yesterday, uh, I climbed the Santana volcano. This is correct.
Volcano?
Volcano.
No way. Wow, how was it?
Very, very nice. I think the I how do you say? Pensé que iba a ser más cansado.
I thought it
I
would
thought
be tiring or more tiring.
I thought, well, repeat me.
I thought
I thought
it would be
it would be uh,
more tiring or more
tiring,
exhausting.
more tiring, but no, really nice.
Wow. How much time did it take to get to to reach the top?
1 hour.
Well, it was pretty fast actually.
Yes, but 1 hour.
And
Really,
how
really
was
nice.
the view?
Excellent. I see the ¿cómo se llama el lake? Coatepec Lake.
Coatepec Lake.
Yes,
Nice.
very nice, very nice.
And don't you feel tired? No?
Yes, the rest of the day, yes, because I drive to the volcano and go and come.
Ah, okay. Hey, but that sounds like a nice experience.
It's very
It's like a
nice.
lot of fun. Yeah, cool. All
Yeah,
right. Excellent, excellent. All right. Hey there. How are you guys?
Hi, teacher.
Hi, how are you?
Well, and you?
I'm great. How was your weekend?
Really full of homework.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, but well, in general.
Okay. And ready for the exam?
I think yes. I hope.
Okay, all right. Mr. Moreno, how about you? How are you?
Hello, I'm very well.
How was your
Um,
weekend?
well, it's really busy. Just studying and yeah, that's it.
A lot of things to do,
Yeah, a lot of
I
things to do.
imagine. All right, I imagine, guys. Well, today is Monday. Basically, we are starting a new week. Okay, so not only a new week, but also a new level. So today we are going to have the speaking evaluation in order to finish the pre-intermediate 2. Okay, and if we still have time, we are going to start the level 3. And well, basically, I think we are going to have a lot of time because I don't see your classmates. My gosh. So we are going to start. I'm going to share with you guys the rubric that I'm going to use in order to evaluate you. Give me a sec. Let me share. By the way, guys, I was checking your grades. Remember that for today, the platform from the pre-intermediate 2 has to be finished. Hay algunos que todavía no han terminado el pre-intermedio 2 en la plataforma. Tienen que terminarlo hoy, everyone, porque hoy es el último día para estar en pre-intermedio 2. All right? So, para los que no han terminado la plataforma, hay que apresurarnos. Now, can you see the presentation, everybody?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Just a reminder, hoy iniciamos el preintermedio 3, right? Today is June. June. Okay, hold on. Creo que este calendario está mal. Because it's 12, not 13. Ok, pero básicamente hoy estaríamos terminando ya el preintermedio 2. Así que como les dije al inicio, si hoy nos queda tiempo, hoy mismo estaríamos iniciando el preintermedio 3. Ok, que espero que así sea, ya que pues no somos muchos. Now, remember the speaking evaluation, guys. Tenían que seleccionar una city en el mundo, la que ustedes quisieran, right? And you have to describe the negative and positive aspects. Necesito que utilicen adjectives, pero también sus intensifiers, okay? Name the activities, guys, that you can do in the city, affirmatives and negatives. You can give advice, please, about people. Imagine si alguien quiere visitar esa city, ¿qué advice le pueden dar? Use should or shouldn't. Okay, remember you had to present the information in a PPT, but don't read. No quiero que lean. Si noto que están leyendo, les voy a bajar en fluency. Okay, and remember you have 3 minutes. If you want to speak more, of course you can do it. But if you speak less, I will ask you to continue giving more details. All right. So these are the aspects that I'm going to evaluate: grammar, fluency, pronunciation, the correct use of intensifiers. Si no me usan intensifiers, guys, pues van a perder puntos. The use of can, can't, should or shouldn't. Si no me utilizan esto, también van a perder puntos. Y claro, el time. Si solo me hablan 1 minuto, vamos a estar mal. Okay, so this is the rubric that I can use. ¿Pueden ver la rubric, everyone?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, the first aspect is mastery and time. Mastery significa el dominio de los temas, right? Si yo veo que me utilizan bien el can, el should, perfect. Okay. Si yo veo que me están utilizando toda la estructura que yo pedí, perfect. Y claro, el tiempo. So, si yo veo que manejaron bien los temas, pero hablaron poquitos, quizás solo 2 minutos, eso les puede afectar en la nota, right? Fluency, remember, no quiero que hablen rápido o que vayan corriendo, sino, guys, que se les entienda lo que van diciendo sin hacer tantas pausas ni hesitations. Es decir, si yo escucho que están haciéndole como que, o hay pausas, like, you don't say anything, that can affect your fluency. Okay? So imagine that you are here. Grammar, of course, the structure. Si hablan en terceras personas, don't forget to do it correctly. Imagine, can I say I don't can? Can I say that?
You can't.
Exactly. So todo lo relacionado con grammar structure will be here. So if you don't make mistakes, you will be great. Vocabulary, I'm going to evaluate, guys, the use of the adjectives, positive, negatives, the use of the intensifiers. Si no me usan intensifiers, eso les va a ir bajando puntos también. Pronunciation, of course, que las palabras las pronuncien bien. Si de repente me dicen una palabra, guys, que no la pronunciaron bien, se las voy a escribir por acá. Imagine that you said, for example, I don't know, this one. The city is cleaned. Cleaned, no, right? Cleaned. So, si de repente nos topamos con una palabra que no la pronunciamos bien, les voy a escribir una letter P. That letter P means pronunciation. So, las palabras que no me pronuncien bien, eso les va a ir restando puntos. And of course, por cada palabra in Spanish, también van a perder puntos. Si de repente se les olvidó la palabra y me dicen, poblado, for example. Se me olvidó cómo decía poblado. Entonces ya ahí es una palabra en español. Eso les baja puntos también. ¿Ok? So cualquier comment yo se los voy a ir escribiendo acá en la parte del feedback. So básicamente esta sería su nota. In this case, la nota máxima, of course, is 25 points. ¿Ok? 25. De estos 25, ¿cuántos puntos sacó esta persona, for example? Obtuvo 21. So, esos 21 yo los divido entre 25 y la nota de esta persona sería 8.84. Obviamente se elimina el 0 y esta sería su nota global en el Speaking Evaluation. 8.4. Okay? So, this is the way that I'm going to evaluate. ¿Se entiende? Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes. Pretty good. So guys, that's the way that I'm going to evaluate, of course. Este feedback se los voy a mandar, ok, así que ustedes van a poder ver su feedback, van a ver en qué fallaron, qué hicieron bien, qué hicieron mal, con la idea de que ustedes puedan mejorarlo. All right, si vieron que fallaron en grammar, ok, hay que practicar grammar. Si vieron que fallaron en la fluency, perfect. Ese es el área en el que tienen que mejorar. So, we are going to start. I'm going to give you the opportunity to decide. If you want, you can be volunteers or I can pick the names through a raffle. So, volunteer or raffle, rifadito or not? Which one do you prefer? Ah, no volunteers? Ok, hagámoslo rifadito. Okay, les gusta la emoción. Perfect. So we have Juan Díaz, we have Johan Flores. Okay. Neoli. Okay, who else is there? I can see Luis Jimenez. Perfect. Who else is there? Justin Amaya. Perfect. All right, so guys, remember you have 3 minutes. I'm going to set a timer. Ustedes pueden compartir su PowerPoint. There's no problem at all. Can everybody see the random names that are here? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, let's see who's first. Luis, congratulations. Okay, Luis, you have 3 minutes. You can share the presentation, please. Remember, guys, if you want to talk more, you can do it. Yes?
Sorry, you can listen?
I'm sorry?
Can you listen?
I can listen to you.
Okay.
Yes.
Because my mic is not too good, so.
No worries, I can listen.
You can see it?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to talk about London, the capital city of UK. This place is one of the most famous and I forgot the word. Let me remind you. It's one of the most it's one of the most famous and fascinating places around the world, and also it is the largest city in the UK. London is too bright during the day, but when it becomes nighttime, it gets darker and a little spooky because of the style they're used to construct their buildings. But this style is one of the reasons that make this city so famous. about the infrastructure and the edifications in this city is between modern and old because they have a quite new buildings, but also they have too many places that you can go and appreciate the neo-Gothic style that they use from the past centuries. Another thing is that if you want to live on this city, your best option to do it is go to the Barking and Dagenham because there they have fairly and better rent prices than the other zones of the city. About the weather, well, it's rather difficult to explain it because it's very, very unpredictable. But I can say it's almost raining all of the year. It's almost raining all the year. Except for the winter season. What I mean when I say unpredictable is it can be a really hot day, but that can change in 1 second because that can change in 1 second to a terribly strong and cold rain. So you should bring your umbrella with you all the time, and if you are visiting the city. Okay, what things you can do or what things you cannot do in this city? There is a lot. There is a bunch of things you can do in this city, but also there is a lot of things you cannot do in this city because they are provided or because it is not possible to do it in the city. In London, you can go to many attractions, and one of them is go to the O2 Arena. In this place, you can go bowling, you can go shopping, or you can go visit the different restaurants they have there. But the most popular activity in this place is go to climb on the top of the arena and see the panoramic views of the London sky. Another activity you can do in London is go to see the rivers or the canals. But in this place are two restrictions that you cannot go swimming and you cannot go fishing because it is provided. But if you want to travel in the canals or in the rivers, you can rent a boat to do it. Well, my recommendation or my principal advice is for the people who wants to go and visit the city is you should go on a tour in the Buckingham Palace because it's one of the most interesting activities you can do in London. But the thing you should not do in the tour is disturb the guards because they are allowed to use the force if you are annoying them or interrupting their jobs. That's it. Thank you.
All right, pretty interesting. Thank you, Luis. Okay, everybody, do you have any questions for Luis about London? You can ask. Go ahead. Any questions?
No, for me, no.
Okay, Luis, in your own opinion, what is the best time of the year to visit London?
I think you can go in any time of the year because the weather is the same all the year. It's very unpredictable, like I say.
All right, so basically there is not a specific month that you recommend.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds pretty good. All right, guys. Thank you, Luis. Very good job. I liked it. Very nice presentation too. Okay, now let's see who's next. I'm going to share the names. Everybody, pay a lot of attention. Remember, guys, you can ask questions. There's no problem at all. Okay, let's see who's next. Dun, 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 dun. Juan. Okay. Juan, is your turn. You ready?
Yes, yes.
Perfect. You can share your presentation.
Okay, give me a moment.
Okay.
¿Pueden ver?
Yes.
Well, I talk about Rio de Janeiro. It's a city of Brazil. Wait a minute. Well, the first I describe of Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro is a vibrant city filled with the energy and excitement place. It's very well. Rio de Janeiro have a big beaches and mountains to you visit it. Well, the Rio de Janeiro is very noisy because he have a lot of people, and the moments when he have events or I don't know festivals, is more people in Rio de Janeiro, and this is very noisy. Well, Rio de Janeiro have a lot of a big edifications like the Christ of Redeemer is a and you have a nice city. Well, activities you can and you can't in Rio de Janeiro. Well, you can visit the iconic Christ of Redemption and enjoy the panoramic. You can explore and have fun in the Copacabana and Ipanema. There was a famous beaches in the Rio de Janeiro. You can practice samba. The samba is the popular dance in Rio de Janeiro or in Brazil. You can enjoy the Guanabara. This is an activity, it's an extreme sport. Then you put in you see the city from the water. It's very nice. And activities you can climb restriction areas in the Chris Redemption status. You can swim in a private parts of the beach. You can go to the favelas because this is the dangerous places in Rio de Janeiro, and you can't you can't well, this is the only you can activities. And advice to visit to who want to visit Rio de Janeiro. Well, you should stay in a safe place because Rio de Janeiro have a lot of dangerous places. You should research and plan your itinerary. You should learn basic Portuguese phrases. You shouldn't go to the favelas because it's the dangerous places. And you should dress appropriately because Rio de Janeiro is very hot. You can go to a sweater. And I don't know, you should enjoy the Rio de Janeiro because have a lot of things to visit and it's wonderful places. And that's all.
All right, sounds interesting. Okay, guys, do you have any questions for him? Ask questions. No questions? Okay, so I do. So you said that there are some places that are bit dangerous, right? So would you travel to Brazil?
Me?
Yes.
Yes, when I was 6 years old, this is the only when I go to the Brazil.
Okay, would you like to go again?
Yes, yes.
Even
Rio
if
de
it is dangerous?
Yes, I visit Rio de Janeiro because I visit in El Salvador. It's more dangerous.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Any recommendations about the Amazon River?
Uh,
Should I go there?
yes, you should. In the Amazon, you in Brazil
Mhm.
have a place in Amazon you can go and see the nature and the different animals,
Okay, pretty good.
like a safe place in
All right, so thank you. That's about, guys, Brazil. Thank you. Interesting cities. I like that. Next one, let me share. The next person will be Justin. Okay, Justin, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, you can share the presentation, please.
Okay. Well, hello, and I'm gonna talk about Japan, more specific in Tokyo. And well, Tokyo is a popular city around the world because this city has beautiful places to visit. For example, Mount Fuji, one park, etc. And I put only 4 image because I didn't have so much time to put more. Well, Tokyo in the day looks beautiful with its stunning parks like colorful flowers and trees and the blossom street during the springtime create a breath a breathtaking and refreshing escape from the bustling city. And Tokyo in the night have a fascinating buildings that shines the darkness night. And the places that you have to go is Mount Fuji, and this place have a great view, and you can take a photo to get a memory how great it looks that volcano. And in Tokyo, you can eat a lot of food, and basically is a lot of seafood. And the gastronomy in Japan have a lot of culture and history. Also, it's not difficult to make. For example, in sushi, you have many ingredients to choose from. And if you want to eat shrimps, and you can ask for example, San Diego roll or tempura shrimps. And you can explore also historical sites such the Imperial Palace and Sensoshi Temple. you can explore a lot of places that make absolutely the delicious food. But not everything is good as it seems, because you have to be carefully when you explore the places. Tokyo have a great security, but only in tourist places. If you are going to other place, you can bring a lot of valuable things, and you can trust with anyone just in with your tour guide. If you get lost somewhere, you can call the police and they can help you. And you should bring a lot of jackets because it rain too much. And you have to bring a lot of water too because the weather is extremely hot. And you should bring a lot of money because in a lot of places are too expensive in Tokyo. Um, the restaurants also have places that you can smoke here. There, sorry, but you can smoke in public. And also have places that if you want to sing in a karaoke, and you can drink beer and sake with your friends, but you can get drunk because they can expel you from the place. And I don't have recommendations about the places, but I know a lot of the gastronomy in Japan. So you can visit the restaurants to eat ramen, sushi, tempura, nigiris, and more. And if you don't like the seafood, you can ask for example, teriyaki food. Basically, is chicken or beef smeared with a combination with salty and sweety sauce. And that's all of my presentation.
Okay, pretty interesting. So guys, Tokyo. Would you like to go to Tokyo?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Do you have any questions for Justin? No questions? All right. Justin, how about the earthquake? I've heard that in Tokyo there are a lot of earthquake. Is that true?
Yes, is that true? I think is the bad thing in this place because I don't know, but in the year have maybe three earthquakes.
My goodness.
But but the buildings are have a lot of security to to evitar in
To
English,
avoid.
to avoid a lot of consequences.
All right. That's great. That's great. So guys, if you feel scared about earthquake, maybe Tokyo is not the best idea, right? But sounds good. Do they speak English too or only Japanese?
Could you repeat the question?
Do they speak English or only Japanese?
And they can speak English too.
Okay, that's
But
great.
my recommendation, you have to learn some basic words in Japanese.
Okay, nice. A little bit difficult, but let's try. Nice. Thank you, Justin. Okay, pretty good, guys. So far, so good. I like that. Let's see who's next. Neoli, you're the next one. Okay, you can share the presentation.
Okay. Okay. I want to talk about Tel Aviv, and this is a city of Israel, and it's a really beautiful city. I think it's a really perfect combination of all places in a modern city. Well, good things about Tel Aviv is that has really beautiful places. Is a port city, so you can go to the sea. You can go to the Dead Sea, and well, a bad thing is that is a really expensive city, and you have to have a lot of money to can go there. Well, what you can do in this city is go to Masada, I'm sorry, and saw this city's really beautiful sunrise. How you can see there are an old place there, and it's really interesting. What else? And here you can see the Dead Sea, a beautiful place. The water is so fun because you can float because the salinity of the water. Well, here we have a natural reserve. You can go there too, and it's really beautiful, fantastic, no? Doesn't it? And what else? You can go to the Tel Aviv Museum Tel Aviv, and you can see a lot of picture and art in this place. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, things that you can't do in Tel Aviv. You can't dress immodestly in some places that are considered saints, and you should be hydrated for the water for the I'm sorry for the yes water because it's a really hot place. And what else you can do? You can't or you shouldn't go exploring by yourself because how we know Israel is a war striking place, and there are a lot of could be a lot of mines right there. And one fact of this city, Tel Aviv, is that is called to like the white city because there are a lot of buildings in this color white. And what else? That's it.
Okay, nice. Guys, do you have any questions for him? No questions? Okay, I do have some questions. So you mentioned and you were talking about the Dead Sea. Can you swim there?
Yes.
Really?
Yes,
That's great. It's not
it's really
dangerous?
fun. No, I think, or I don't know if I heard it, that is really healthy.
Okay, pretty good. So is this city racist, with some tourists?
Well, I haven't heard about it, but I think it is not.
Okay. And as a woman, do the women need
Oh,
to
about
wear
it.
special clothes?
Well, no, not everywhere or in all places, but in some saints places, yes, they have too.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. All right, pretty good, guys. Well, that's all the speaking evaluation. Was it easy or difficult? Oh, it's missing Johan. I'm sorry, my bad, my
Yes.
bad. Sorry. What happens es que se salió Justin, I guess. Y vi uno menos, entonces pensé que ya estaban todos. Okay, Johan, you're next, please. Share with us your presentation.
Okay, one moment. Can you see the presentation?
Yes, I can.
Okay, well, I will not speak the most famous city, but yes, the most special city to me because here I was studying my degree, Pasto Nariño, Colombia. Excuse me. Okay. I will speak about a positive thing. For example, Pasto City is characterized by its volcano, Galeras, and also Pasto City is quiet, clean, and to me is extremely cool. I think that the people visited should have many hot coats or hot clothes. Well, this one is quite famous because is the one city that the colonizer Cristobal Simón Bolívar, excuse me, can the colonize of the great Colombian, Venezuela, Colombia, and Ecuador. The school don't teach it, but I think that the school should do it. The people can eat many foods, for example, because the Pasto City had food extremely delicious. For example, in this picture, we can say the paella ice cream. This one is made with the copper's pot. The people turn with friction with ice until the ice cream is made on. Another food very delicious is the guinea pig or cuy, and the roast cuy. I think that the cuy is quite beautiful, but to me is pretty delicious too. Its carnival is extremely famous because the Pasto City has the best floats. For example, these one are very colorful and big. The people in this picture, we can see the people with floor because they throw it. The reason is the white, the image. Its dance are really beautiful and wonderful. Its clothes are extremely beautiful too. Pasto City has the Colombian Venice, and this one is a town on the water, and the people can travel on boat during a lot of time or a little time, depend of the money. The people can to walk in its island, and the people can swimming in its lake, but shouldn't because the water is very cold. And on other hand, the people can see many views in its island, and the people can see many fish too. Pasto City has to me the most the best shore of the world because the shore is called Las Lajas. This one was built on the rock with a big bridge. For example, to me, the Las Lajas is extremely beautiful at night, but during the day is beautiful too. In this picture, we can see the campus University of Nariño. Here I was studying, and the people should study here because to me it's the best university of Colombia. And finally, Pasto City has many places the people we can walk and visibly travel. For example, the name this picture is the Green Lake, and because this one has much sulfur. And also this lake is on the crater volcano. Finally, I think that the negative thing, I think that in general are same of the other cities. For example, the people can go at night, or I think that. Thank you so much.
All right, that's pretty interesting. Everyone, do you have questions for him? No questions? Okay, so I do. Tell me, Johan, is it expensive to visit the Venice? Like you mentioned that it has like a Venice in Pasto City. Is that expensive?
No, really no. Is Pasto in general is extremely cheaper to live in general to travel to. The Venice Colombian is I don't far más lejos.
Farther?
Yes.
Okay, it sounds pretty good. How far is from the capital?
Yes.
How far?
No, it is near.
Oh,
The Venice Colombian is near to Pasto.
okay.
Yes.
So talking about Pasto City, how far is from the capital?
Pasto is the capital of Nariño.
Okay,
Yes.
interesting. I like that.
Yes.
So what is the best time of the year to travel there?
In general, all years is cold, but yes, but in any time, for example, in January in general is cheaper too, but
Ah,
in December is more expensive.
all right, that's cool. All right, thank you, Johan. Interesting, I like that. Okay, everyone, who's missing? Did everybody pass? I can see Eduardo. Hello, Eduardo.
Hello.
Hey, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, pretty good. You can share the presentation, please.
I'm gonna try it now.
Okay. Remember, guys, you can ask questions to your classmates, all right? Your classmates are experts about the city that they are describing to. So you can ask, no problem. Okay, Eduardo, I cannot see the presentation yet. If you can share it, I mean, you can send it in the group and I can share it for you.
It's gone.
Teacher, your microphone is mute.
Sorry. Okay, Eduardo, I cannot see it. If you can share it, you can send it in the group and I will share it for you.
I was finished and the meeting go out.
But will you present?
I was finding the archive.
I'm sorry, I can barely hear you. I mean, you're breaking up.
I was finding the archive.
Okay. All right, but will you present or not? Because I cannot see anything, the presentation.
I have a PPT.
Okay, go ahead. Puede empezar a compartirla, no problem. Si no la puede compartir, envíela al grupo y la voy a compartir yo. As you prefer.
Yes. That I'm gonna do.
Okay, go ahead. Eduardo, ¿va a enviar la presentación o la va a compartir?
I'm gonna share in WhatsApp.
Okay, perfect, do it. Okay, mientras Eduardo envía la presentation, remember guys, I'm going to share with you the feedback, okay? En el feedback les voy a colocar las observations, right? De algunos mistakes que tal vez tuvimos y de algunas areas that we need to improve, right? Ahí van a poder ver cuántos se sacaron and if your score was good or not. Well, Eduardo is gone. I don't know if maybe he has issues with the connection, maybe. Now, let's talk about the platform. Everybody, I could see some of you already finished, but some of you hasn't. So remember, we had to finish the platform today, okay? I want to wait for Eduardo, but I cannot see him everywhere. Well, mientras Eduardo vuelve, ok, hablemos de unos pequeños details que acabo de ver en la presentación y que todos tienen en común, right? What happens if I'm talking about the city, guys? If I'm talking about a city, is that singular or plural?
Singular.
It's singular, right? So if it is third person, can I say, the city have? Can I say that?
No,
What is the correct one?
the city has.
Correct. So that is something, guys, in which some of you got mistakes. So be careful, please, because it's third person. Well, we have 3 minutes. I can see that Eduardo already sent the presentation, but now I cannot see him here in the class. Okay, I will give him 1 minute. Maybe he connects. All right. He's not here. All right, he's here. Hello, Eduardo. Okay, Eduardo, you ready? I can see the presentation now.
I choose Paris.
Okay, go ahead.
Paris is a beautiful city with very nice structures like the Eiffel Tower, but there are too many rats in the streets. Paris belongs to France with a very interesting language. Although it is a highly recommended city to visit for some people. In Paris, you can visit the Eiffel Tower, walk around Notre Dame Cathedral, other important structures.
Si necesita que cambie de slide, solo me dice next, please. Okay?
I have a very bad connection.
But continue. I can hear you. So next one.
Other important structures and take pictures, but you can't look around the Louvre Museum as it is too big and you can't tip the waiters. The advice is that in Paris, don't spend so much on unnecessary things.
Only that?
It's all, it's everything.
All right. So Paris is expensive. Yes?
Yes.
Can you give me other advice if I want to visit Paris? What are the activities or what are the things that I shouldn't do in Paris? Uh-huh.
Other advice, visit nice structures like the Eiffel Tower.
Okay.
The Cathedral.
Okay. Nice. All right. Thank you, Eduardo. Nice. Paris is a wonderful city with a lot of rats. Guys, would you like to visit Paris?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Now, yes, Eduardo?
A question after this meeting.
Uh-huh. I cannot hear you. Oh, okay. Well, guys, officially we have finished the pre-intermediate 2, ¿ok? Mañana sí hay clases, ¿ok? Así que mañana estaríamos ya iniciando el contenido del pre-intermediate 3, ¿ok? En un momento les voy a estar haciendo llegar su feedback con la nota de este Speaking Evaluation. Si no han terminado la plataforma, do it, ¿ok? Porque hoy voy a enviar sus notas para ver cómo van. Understood? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Pretty
Yes.
good. Do you have any
Yes.
questions before leaving?
A partir de mañana sería otro nivel.
Exactly. Ya a partir de mañana estaríamos iniciando el preintermedio 3. Yes.
¿Cuántas evaluaciones son?
I'm sorry?
¿Cuántas evaluaciones son?
Ok, de speaking solo tenemos una por nivel, right? Pero de practice de la plataforma ahí hay 3. Recuerden que hacemos una unidad cada 2. Es decir, unidad 1 y 2, exam. Son las que están en la plataforma, básicamente. Pero de speaking solo vamos a tener una. Understood?
¿Me podría enviar el enlace de la plataforma? Creo que no lo tengo.
Sure, lo voy a enviar al grupo. No worries. Very good. All right, everybody. This is all for today. Pendientes ahí para ver su nota, please. And para que vean su nota global, right? Se las voy a mostrar individualmente, pero tendrían que revisarlo, right? Y yo se las muestro el día de mañana. Así que, this is all for today, guys. Thank you so much for being in the class. Have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow.
See you, teacher.
See you. Goodbye.